back and relax and enjoy another episode of J&C Fix and Play.
Thanks for stopping by today. Purpose of this video is just to show people how easy it is to upgrade certain laptops. I know not everyone is going to be this easy. So this is an old PC that I just found in the closet. Decided just to see what I could do to try to improve the performance. So let's take a look at what we have going on. So for starters, this PC has 4 gigs of RAM, so we're going to be adding an additional 2. It's an old PC, only takes 8 at max, and we're adding a 120 gig SSD hard drive. So let's get at it. On this unit, both the RAM and the hard drive are located in the back. So for the RAM, you just want to make sure that you have an empty slot. If not, you might have to buy a different kit. But just line up the tabs, click it in place, and you're actually good to go with the RAM. It's that simple. Moving on to the hard drive. So this hard drive is held in by 4 screws, which I believe most are. Don't quote me on that. All you need for this one is a Phillips head. Just make sure you have one that fits. Try not to strip them. They are very small. And what you want to do is just remove all 4 screws. And then we're going to pull the hard drive out. And then we'll have another step after to get it out of the cage. Once you get the cage out with the hard drive, it's basically 4 Phillips heads. You just want to take those out, and then once you get that done, you're just going to set the hard drive to the side, take the cage, slide your new SSD into it, make sure that the screw holes line up, and reattach the 4 Phillips to secure the new hard drive. Okay, now that the hard drive is secured in the cage, let's pop the hard drive back into the computer. Make sure you have it seated correctly and all the way in so you don't have any issues and you don't have to take it back out. Once you do that, it's just a matter of taking the 4 screws that you took out and reinstalling them. Now that the hard drive is seated again, it's time to put the back cover back on. On this one it was very simple, just a couple screws. And once that happens, it is time to prepare to install the OS on the new hard drive. So now what you want to do is you want to make sure you got your recovery media, whatever you want to call it, either on a USB or on a disk, depending on the type of laptop that you have. And you're just going to insert that in the computer, turn it on, and follow the prompts to reinstall Windows or whatever other operating system you're deciding to go with. Once you finish that, it's time to test the computer. So we have reached the end, and now it's time to test the computer. And I can say just a little bit of RAM and an SSD and switch into Windows 10, turn this, 10-year-old laptop actually into either a decent media player, meaning movies, YouTube, stuff like that, or for basic productivity. For a comparison, just so you guys know, the beginning clip showing the boot up and trying to play the video, that was actually shot in 4x speed, so it was much slower. I hope this helps you guys in either deciding to upgrade a laptop or showing you how to do it. If you haven't, please click the subscribe button and have a wonderful time.